Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Meet Praneet. In today's video, we are going to discuss how to write a career summary for your EB1 application. This is the very important document, or I would say rather the first document that you'll start working on to start preparing for your EB1 application. So do watch the video till the very end and let's jump into the video. So in today's video, I will discuss the 9 points that I myself have found out while working on the career summary myself, and I wanted to share this information with you. Now, if you go through these 9 points in the video, you'll understand how to write your career summary and how to put all the information in a one document. And this document is important because this is the document which can be utilized by your attorney, or you can utilize it yourself while drafting your legal petition or the legal draft. So let's start with the very first point, which is why you chose the field that you're currently in. Now, in this very first point, you should explain about the field you are currently working in, and that would include, for example, what are the things that are being done in the field, any important landmarks or milestones that the field has achieved. So talk about them, kind of given reference to uscis or to the attorney that why this field is important and why you chose, what kind of made you interested to choose this particular field, right? The second is how you plan to get into this field. Now you can transition your career summary and start saying that you kind of planned your studies, you did your bachelor's, your master's, or your PhD in the field, earned your degree, and that's how you wanted to kind of understand the field in depth. And this is how you plan your study or the whole process. The third point is what all work or achievements you have done or gained in the field, right? Now, to answer this or to kind of write about this, after talking about your degrees, you can start transitioning into the positions that you have been on. Now, that could be academic positions, your full-time experiences, everything. So you should talk about all the work that you did in your research, for example, in your master's, in your bachelor's, or in your PhD, and then talk about any full-time positions that you have worked upon. And then you can also lay out all the achievements that you have received, or you have all the work that you have done during these different positions you have held. In this, also do mention the current role, and also mention any achievements you have got or you have received in your current role. Now, till now we have covered 3 points. The very first point was why you chose the field. The second was how you prepared to get into the field, and then the third was all the work or the achievements that you have done or have received so far in the field. Okay. Now, the fourth point is academic achievements. Now, how you would address this is you can talk about all the degrees that you have earned. So you can start with the bachelor's, master's, PhD, or any other degree you have earned in the field. In any other field, and you can talk about the degrees, you can talk about the institutions you have earned these degrees from, and a little bit about the institution. If you have some information about the ranking of the institution, do mention that. And also all the academic achievements that you were talking about in the previous section, you can also list them out here, and a little bit more explanation of how you achieve that achievement. For example, it could be a merit scholarship, it could be a grant that you have earned, or let's say it could be a medal that you have got for your work, or for your research work, or let's say while earning the degree, or let's say excellent marks that you have scored throughout the degree. Now, the next is employment history. In employment history, you have to make sure that you mention all the employers that you have worked for in your career. That includes employers before coming into United States, and all the employers that you have worked for after coming to United States. Do mention the employer name, employer reputation. Now, how to cite that is you can find media articles that are talking about the employer you're working for, any achievements your employer had, or let's say if there's any ranking associated with your employer. Do mention all that. Now, the next is in the employment history, do mention about the job title, description, and like that description would be the complete role that you're working for, all the duties you have, and your salary information. The next one is professional membership. Now, any memberships you have held or you have, for example, ISCB, IEEE, STB or any other professional membership you have, you should list that out. You should also list some details about the organization that have given you the membership and the process of how you obtain the membership. Definitely USCIS will not accept anything which is a paid membership, so only mention memberships that were given to you based on all the merits that you have shown, all the accomplishments you have done in or received in the field or achieved in the field. The next is peer review. Now let's say if you have done peer review, for example, you have done peer reviews for multiple journals or let's say different papers, do list out all the peer reviews you have done. If there are 50, write all the 50. All the papers you have peer reviewed, all the journals you have peer reviewed, feel free to write about them in detail. This eighth is awards and scholarship. So again, like the awards or academic achievements you were mentioning in the academic achievements, you can again mention about them here as a separate section. Now in here you can provide more details like how you achieved how you got your merit scholarship or your scholarship or a medal. Let's say you had an amazing scorecard throughout the year or throughout your degree, and that's why you were given some medal or let's say a scholarship, or let's say you have done something previously before starting your degree that led to a scholarship, or any grants that you have achieved or any grant funding that you have got from NIH or any other institution in the United States or in any other part of the world. Do write all the information about those achievements in this section. The final one is conference presentations and poster presentations. So let's say you have been to conferences where you have presented a paper or let's say some of your work, or you have presented a poster. Write about all those presentations in this section. Feel free to include details like where did you went for the presentation, which conference it was, when the conference was conducted, and what was the topic of your discussion or presentation. So I think these were the 9 points, and let me repeat those once more so that you have the complete idea of how to frame your career summary. So the very first was why you chose the field that you're currently in. The second is how you planned your study or your entry in the field, right? The third is what all work you have done in the field, and that will include, as I talked about, research as well as your current positions, past experiences, everything. Then the next was academic achievements, where you list all your degrees. Then the employment history, where you list out all the employments that you have been on or are currently on. And then professional memberships, followed by peer review, awards, scholarships, and finally any presentations, like for example poster presentations or conference presentations that you have delivered. Now I hope you liked this video, and it was this video will help you in preparing your career summary for EB1. Now once you have written your career summary, feel free to evaluate your profile on your own. See what you are missing here, see what are the things that you can add, and you can go and watch my other videos where I have explained how to self-evaluate your profile before even talking to a immigration attorney. Once you have talked to an immigration attorney, I think this is the very first document they will request from you. So if you have already made this document or have put all the information in the document, it will be very easy for you to edit it and provide it to the attorney for them to have a look. I think that will definitely help you fasten the process, and then you can start working on gathering other evidences that the attorney will require to prepare your I-140 or your EB1 application in whole. So if you're liking the content, please like, share and subscribe, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section or on LinkedIn. I will be definitely very happy to help you and answer any questions you have. So have a wonderful weekend, and please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video very soon.